What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and welcome to another update video for the Bedrock Marketplace. We have 25 new maps, and a good amount of them do look really good. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my top 5 that got my attention with some honorable mentions. Okay, number 1, Cursed Mines by the Craft Stars. This would be my first one of theirs. I'm not sure if they're a new studio or not. But they're definitely the first time I've looked at any one of theirs. It does look interesting. It's basically a giant custom-made mine that you have to basically clear out. You know, it's a bunch of different dungeons. You fight a couple bosses. It looks pretty cool to me. It definitely might give it a look either for one of my Let's Plays or at the least a review. Definitely a lot going on with it, so definitely worth checking out. I like good dungeon ones that have a nice structure, going through the dungeons, finding better loot, you know, clearing everything out. This looks very interesting. So, that's our number 1. Number 2, you know how I've been covering bases now. Well, BB Studios came out with a double feature here, the lava versus water. So you have an underwater base and then an under lava base. Definitely worth checking out. It says that you can customize each one according to your liking. Definitely worth checking out. I wonder how close they are to one another. They're probably, I mean, they wouldn't have them too far away because they probably wouldn't want you to have to, you know, go too far to get to the other one, but hopefully they're not like right next to one another, or maybe a good distance away, so maybe you can choose out your base, maybe give the other base to a friend. We'll see. Definitely worth checking out. I'll definitely be doing a base review on it, so look out for that. That was our number 2. Backing up. Number 3 is the Volcano Base by Pathway Studios. Now, I really do like Pathway Studios. They normally always do a good job, but this is the very first straight-up base-like thing I've seen from them. Now, in the description, it says we have to take the fortress from a flaming skeleton, but once we clear it out, it's basically ours. I'm not sure if we fully got to actually fight something, or, you know, just simply going through it will clear it. It looks interesting. Definitely huge. If this is what I think it is, and it's just you clear out like one mob and then it's basically a base, that will totally be awesome. I'm definitely going to be reviewing this one in the base review. If it is legit and that's all one base within the volcano and everything, that might be the biggest base map I've seen yet. So we'll see exactly what's going on in it when I do my base review on that. That was our number 3. Number 4, Deep Jungle by Block Lab Studios. They also normally do a good job, and this is kind of set up. It's a bunch of dungeons in one big map, and you basically clear them out at your leisure. I think it says it does talk about an adventure, but I'm not sure if that means there'll be quests or not. Hang on, let's double check. No, it doesn't really go into full detail. It does say you can explore the map and go on an epic adventure with your friends, so it might have quests, it might not. I don't know. I'm looking for one of these to do the Let's Play series on, so it will either be that one, number 4, or number 5. I definitely will be doing it. This is Guardians by Pixelusion. I happen to like a lot of the Pixelusion maps. I've been looking at their maps for a while. Since I started this, they've got my attention. They've been making them for a while, Pixelusion, and this one definitely sounds right up my alley. This is actually an adventure map, which does have quests and bosses for us to fight. So I love doing those. Hopefully it's voiced. It doesn't say. So we might have to do it text-wise. Which I'm like, I know I don't like it, but I've played some that are still good. I still prefer if it was voiced. I don't know if it is. we'll have to wait until I start the Let's Play series on that later on this week. But definitely looks interesting. Big map, huge map to explore. That means it's going to be a lot of quests and a lot of bosses to fight, which I love. So we'll definitely check that one out. That's The Guardians by Pixelusion. And that'll be our 5th one. Now let's get into our honorable mentions. Number 1, Military Outpost, Snow by House of How. House of How is another good studio. I trust a lot of what they make most of the time. I'm pretty impressed by the few maps of theirs I have played. And I know they make a lot of them, so normally the Military Outpost ones or the military vehicles ones do pretty well. So definitely give that one a look. Next up, Plane Crash by Razzleberries. This is another one of those I'm thinking, yeah, it's basically a plane crashes and you have to survive in that area and explore it and other things like that. I think it might have some quests in it too. Definitely worth an honorable mention. Maybe even I might check that out later. Oh, this one got my attention real quick. Turtle Base. Now, it is a base, but that giant turtle you see in there is the base itself. And it's pretty huge. They even added some new turtle mobs. So, that one's worth a shout. I may check it out because I try to check out all bases, but that's so big. I'm not sure if I can count it truly as a base and more like a custom-made city that just happens to be inside a giant turtle. I'm not sure. I may or may not do a review on that. I try to do all bases, so I might at the least check it out. And then if it matches close enough to like, I like to get these ready to go bases, which is simply you just go in, you have everything ready there, you do what you need to do, maybe do a little setup. But that's a massive explorable, basically city, if it's that big to be in a giant turtle. For me, I like to get the bases that can actually be used as a proper base. That's in the middle of the ocean, so it's not like you're going to be able to do too much with it. I don't know. I might at least check it out for myself, and maybe I'll review it later. And Savannah Farm Village. I am not familiar with this particular studio, but it did catch my attention. A lot of these village ones I do on my free time. Check those out for myself. The simple little, they're just basically custom spawns. And then you can go ahead and do a regular survival mode. You know, they're not so much a particular base for you. There's a custom made spawn for you to explore and then go out there and do a survival playthrough on your own. After that, the last one, Ant Farm. In this one, you get shrunken down and you're put into a giant ant farm with a bunch of different biomes in it that have their own dungeons in them, and you can go through and explore and get to those individual dungeons and clear them out. Definitely sounds cool and interesting. Again, this is from another studio I am not familiar with. This was Snail Studios. I haven't played that many of them, but the concept in itself does sound cool and worth checking out. But those are the mobs that got my attention. What about you guys? Are there any one of these new maps that got your attention, that you like, that you want to check out? Why don't you let us know in the comment sections down below. If you guys are enjoying these update videos, make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification button so that you're alerted every time I make a new video. Also, don't forget to look us up on Instagram and Twitter at AverageArcader, all lowercase, all one word. Also, don't forget to check out our live streams. We're going to be doing one every Saturday at 5 o'clock. I may even start trying to do them Wednesday at the end of the day too. I don't know. I think I might try one today when the video is airing. I might try one at the end of the day, maybe around 5 or 6. So if it does good, maybe I'll throw Wednesdays into the schedule. If not, we'll wait and see. All right, guys. Average Arcader out.